Hello folks, Craig Stern here with another episode of IndieRPGs.com Checks Out. Today we're going to be having a look at the Underrail playable alpha demo. As you can tell from this little thing here, it is an alpha. It is by no means complete. I'm sure there's still plenty of rough edges, but this is my first time checking this out. I'm looking forward to it. Haven't played it before, so this is going to be a sort of a blind run. One thing that's important, before you click New Game, make sure you are running this demo as an administrator. If you don't do that, clicking New Game will freeze the game and it will crash. I had to learn that the hard way. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Alright, so here we are on a character select screen. I'll just name this character Indy, as in short for Indiana Jones, or any sort of Indiana, but also short for Indy. Actually, I guess that's not really short for Indy, that just is Indy. Whatever. We have 5 points to distribute here, folks. Let's see, we've got Intelligence, which determines how well the character learns and reasons, important for a character that focuses on science. Will measures a character's mental determination to see his actions through, regardless of mental difficulties. Heavily affects psi disciplines. Okay, fair enough. Perception helps the character to use ranged weapons more effectively, as well as detect hidden objects, passages, and creatures. Constitution represents the health and general stamina of your character. It is important for all characters, but especially those who plan on making the armor suit their main defense. Agility represents the character's reflexes, fleet-footedness, jumping ability, and affinity toward other athletic and acrobatic activities. Among other things, it affects dodge, evasion, and movement points. Okay, so that's clearly pretty important. Dexterity measures reflexes, hand-eye coordination, and finger nimbleness. It affects many things, such as operating lock handling? Is that right? Operating lock handling? Thievery and throwing. Okay. And strength. Muscle power. Fair enough. Good for heavy weapons or melee combat. I'm going to put 3 points into agility, as I oftentimes try to create characters with high agility in these games when we have action points in play, because that gives me a lot more flexibility with what I do elsewhere. Let's see. Now this says that intelligence determines how well the character learns. I'm guessing that that impacts the experience points I get. I'll put one into here, just on the off chance that that actually improves my character leveling speed. And let's put one into will, because I like the thought of being pretty decent at psi. Cool, cool. Now let's move on to skills. Oh man, we have a bunch of skills, don't we? Quite a few. Very nice, and 135 points to distribute among them. It looks like they all start out at 0, though, so this is, So anything I want to be able to do, I need to put points into, clearly. Let's see, dodge. Increases your chance to avoid melee attacks and traps. Only melee, though. What about evasion? Evasion increases your chance to avoid a ranged attack, and reduces damage from area of effect attacks. That's weird. I wonder why dodge and evasion are 2 different skills. Maybe it was unbalanced as a single skill. Let's see what the psi skills are. Thought control. Ability to influence the minds of other living creatures through mental suggestion and domination. Also, the ability to focus and enhance your own mental processes, and to take greater control of your body. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So, it looks like there are... Oh, I can't move it over to show you, but if you look in the bottom right there, it says synergies, psychokinesis, and metathermics. So, it looks like putting points into thought control also gives you a 10% boost to the other 2 side disciplines. That's interesting. Let's take a look at the other 2. Psychokinesis, ability of the mind to exert mechanical force, as well as to emit electric currents and project electromagnetic fields. Interesting. Metathermics. Ability of mind to initiate and control rapid temperature changes and harness exothermic and endothermic energies. I don't think that's quite the right use of those words, but fair enough. Man, what should we put points into? Let's try thought control. Let's put some points into that, because that sounds awesome. I cannot put more than 15 in. Interesting. Alright, let's put a bunch of points into psychokinesis then. And a bunch of points into metathermics. Since we have that cap in place, it looks like the synergies don't stack. Looks like we're sort of stuck with 2 bonus points to all the others. Whatever, that's fine. Let's see, social. Persuasion, your ability to convince the other party to see things your way through non-violent means. Intimidation, your ability to make someone act out of fear. And mercantile, your ability to work out favorable prices in a business transaction. Let's put some points into persuasion. I like persuasion. Very good. Let's see here. Hacking. That's an intelligence thing. We didn't really... Well, we put a little bit into intelligence. Let's see. Hacking allows you to hack all kinds of computer devices, such as electronic locks, cameras, sentry turrets, etc. Let's put some points into hacking, why don't we? Very good. Probably a good idea to put points into guns or melee. Probably a good idea to put points into dodge and evasion. Let's see what we can put into here. Okay, and that leaves us 36 more points. Tailoring, really? Represents your skill in tailoring leather and cloth materials into pieces of armor. Okay. That's good. For a second I thought this was going to be like, you know, Tim Gunn shows up. Alright, people. You have 12 hours. Make some fashion. Little Project Runway joke there. Alright, let's put some points into guns. And maybe some points into melee. What is mechanics? Represents your knowledge of mechanics, primarily used in crafting various items such as weapons and armors. So, kind of like tailoring? Electronics represents your knowledge of electronics, primarily used in crafting various items such as various electronic utilities and energy weapons. So, these are all crafting abilities, it looks like. That's interesting. I don't really know anything about crafting in this game, so I'm going to leave those be for now. It seems like lockpicking could be useful, so I'm going to put my remaining points into lockpicking, and then we'll get started. Oh yes, feats. What sort of feats do I have? I can pick 2. Conditioning. Reduces all mechanical heat and cold damage taken by 5%, plus 1% for every point in Constitution above 6. Well, I don't have any points in Constitution, so that doesn't work for me as well. Nimble. Reduces encumbrance by 15%. Interesting. Ninja Looter. Reduces pickpocketing time by 50% and a plus 10 bonus to stealth. I do not have any points in stealth. That's not really for me. Opportunist. Increases damage against rooted, stunned, and incapacitated targets by 35%, and against slowed targets by 15% with any weapon. That seems like that could be useful. Quick Pockets provides me with an extra utility slot and reduces the AP cost of equipping items during combat by 50%. I'm going to try to rely mostly on Psi if I can, so I'm not sure if that's going to be super useful for me. Recklessness. Increases your chance to critically hit with all weapons by 3%. but also increases my chance to get critically hit by 2%. That sounds horrible. Snooping. Increases perception by 3 for the purpose of detecting hidden passages and other secrets. The reason that recklessness, by the way, sounds horrible is even though you are 50% more likely to get a critical hit off that bonus than the enemy is to get a critical hit off their bonus, you play a single character in this game, and can conceivably be fighting a lot of enemies at once. You, with a plus 3% chance to get a crit, is not even nearly as good as, say, 5 enemies, each with a plus 2% chance to get a crit on you. That actually is a terrible feat. Sprint. You can activate the Sprint ability, which grants you 30 additional movement points for 2 turns. Only effective out of stealth. That sounds pretty good. Let's get that. And let's see. We can't get most of these. Looks like a lot of these require high perception. Some of these require other feats. Interesting. Alright, well we've got our sprint ability, and I think we'll go for opportunist, and then we'll accept. Adrian Tanner says, alright, last topic. Of course, earthquake repairs. Is the breach at the administration level finally closed off? Yes. And the South Tunnel, what's the situation there? Got to dig deeper to plant the explosives, or we risk more damage to the tunnel. Almost everyone is working shifts up there right now. That administration level is established. Shouldn't be too long now. Korsky, how's the security looking? Got 1 man at the cave exit, and that's enough. Automated security is strong there, and as long as we know the crossroad and the cave are clear, no one can sneak up on us. Got 1 man at the underpass, and he's ordered not to open the gate no matter what. That would be too risky at this time. Everyone else is up at the platform, securing workers in tunnels. Good. If no one has anything else to add, that will conclude this council meeting. Actually, just one more thing, in case you didn't know already. I admitted a new citizen to the station. That indie fellow? Yes, he scored very well on most of the tests. I think he'll be a good addition to this station. You put too much trust in your tests, Tanner. We'll see how he handles live action. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Best put him to work immediately. We need all hands on deck right now. Indeed. Okay. Let's, alright, so it looks like it's click to move. It's pretty dark, at least on my monitor. Let's see. Personal computer. Security, scope, indie, personal, access level full, personal messages. I have 2 new personal messages. Wow. Read message keycard from Wayne. Hi, I fixed your door, so the keycard should work fine now. If you haven't found it yet, the keycard should be in your desk. See you around. Continue. Whoop. Okay. Oh my god. So that's a problem, folks. This thing doesn't do full screen properly, and it apparently just accidentally clicked on the thing on the Windows taskbar, and it just crashed the program. I'm gonna have to restart it. Alright, folks, and we're back. Sorry about that. There's a little technical glitch there. So, last we left off, I had just used my computer, was told there's a keycard in the desk, and there it is. I will be taking that. Let's see what else we've got here in my private messages, or sorry, personal messages. Welcome from Tanner. Congratulations, you have passed all the tests we presented you in the past weeks, and have now obtained full citizenship in Southgate Station. On behalf of the entire community, I welcome you into our folds. Visit me in my office in the Commons as soon as you've rested, so we can discuss your duties in the coming days. Visit keycard. Exit. Okay. Let's, Man, this game is extremely dark, at least right now. Do I, like, not have lights in my room? 2 bandages and a health hypo. Let's take all of those. What's in this locker? Ah, leather armor. Cave hopper leather armor, to be exact. This armor is made of cave hopper leather. Why do I get the feeling that cave hopper is some sort of obnoxious monster that I'm going to have to fight? Why do I get that feeling? Character sheet, combat stats, inventory, there we go. Let's equip this leather armor, shall we? Very good. I wonder if I can equip this anywhere else. No. Just checking. Okay. Let's see if we can leave the quarters here. Unlocked, very good. Man, I, like, don't have any lights, do I, in my apartment? Oh, look at that, light switch. Hang on, let's do this. Let's turn on the lights. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. That is super cool. I don't know why I was hanging out in the dark that whole time, but you know what, folks? I don't really care. I'm going to go ahead and just waste a ton of electricity now. Is that a security camera? Yes, it is. How interesting. I'm going to save my game for just a second and see what happens if I try to kill that security camera. Let's see. Stealth mode, attacks, burst, lock, sprint. Where are my psi abilities? That's what I want to see here. It looks like I only have the ability to punch stuff. Well, I am punching the hell out of that security camera, but it appears to be doing 0 damage. So let's stop doing that now. Let's see if I can go in here. Nope, that is locked. Okay. Well, I'm not actually sure where I'm supposed to go after this, folks, so I'm just going to wander around a bit and see what I can see. More wandering around, another security camera. I really like the atmosphere in this so far. It's very, very Fallout-y. It's also a little System Shock 2-y. Both excellent, excellent things to feel like. Let's see. So, clearly I can't go that way I just went before. I suppose I'm supposed to go this way. Oh, that must be an elevator over there. Okay. That's locked. Let's use the elevator. Where would I like to go? That is a great question. Where would I like to go? I feel like I was maybe told this already. I'm just gonna head on back to my room and check my email again, because I feel like someone told me this, and I have the attention span of a fly, apparently, and just straight up forgot. Let's see. Personal messages. Welcome from Tanner. Visit me in my office in the Commons. Okay, so I guess we're going to the Commons. Let's go to it, shall we? Commons and Cantina. Alright. As soon as it says Cantina, of course, the freaking Star Wars Cantina music pops into my head. So that's gotta be the Cantina over there. But let's see if we can find Tanner first. I'm guessing that's this office over here, perhaps? Alright, indeed it is. There's Hadrian Tanner. Tanner notices you as you approach him, but remains focused on the monitors in front of him for a few more seconds as he types out something quickly. He then gives you his full attention and a friendly smile. Congratulations once again, Indy, and welcome aboard. You scored highly on our tests. No small feat, that. I'm sure you'll turn out to be a very valuable and respected citizen. Your welcome and party will have to wait, though, I'm afraid, as there are some pressing matters keeping a lot of us occupied at the moment. That's alright as long as it happens eventually. Looking forward to it. Don't like... really? Really? Who's going to answer that? I need a welcoming party! I don't feel welcome yet. Give me a party. Yeah, okay. Looking forward to it. So, I hope the earthquake didn't disturb you much and you were able to rest a bit. We got our work cut out for us today. How are you doing? It's about time. Do I get to shoot stuff? Doing well, thanks. So what's up? I'm well enough. What's the plan? How much damage did the earthquake cause? Skip the party, cue the chores. I like this place already. I'm well enough. What's the plan? First, you can have your gun back. Lucas at the armory should have it. Since you'll be doing some field work today, I want you to head to the shooting range and warm up in case it gets ugly. Speak to Gorski if he's there. He'll help you set up for some practice sessions. Once you're done, come and see me again. I'll have your first mission ready for you. Alright, I'll be back soon. Oh, and before you go, Dr. Pascal wanted to see you, so you should probably pop down to his office in the medical sector when you have the time. Okay. Folks, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disturbed. When I restarted the game a little while ago, after it crashed, I tried to redo my character as closely as possible to the original setup, but I was like, you know what, I am not going to bother putting any points into guns because I have all this psi. But I don't actually see the psi anywhere, which concerns me. Makes me think I might have screwed this up already. See, it says I have this stuff, right? But I don't see an option to actually use it. And that is problematic. Alright, well let's see if we can find Dr. What's-His-Face. Guessing that's over here. He looks like a doctor. Pascal. Ah, hello, Indy. First of all, let me congratulate you on your admittance to our little station. I'm sure you'll love it here. It's good that you came. I actually wanted to talk to you about some of the results from all those tests we did earlier. Is there something wrong with me? No, quite the contrary. Sorry if I scared you. You see, test results show that you have a certain amount of psionic potential. The what? I'm not crazy. You mean like I can read people's minds? No, not really. Well, not yet anyway. Perhaps one day if you train your mind right. Okay, let me just tell you a little bit about the psionic potential first. It's a relatively rare, inheritable complex genetic trait that triggers development of certain otherwise latent components in the brain. It allows a person to perform some subtle psionic invocations, such as influencing minds of others, as well as some not-so-subtle ones, such as causing radical temperature changes and telekinetic manipulations. So, how do I realize this potential, Doc? You must first disable your psionic inhibitor. It's a neural structure in your brain that prevents you from accessing your psionic projection centers. We assume it was designed to prevent the infants from unwittingly harming themselves or those around them. So that explains why I haven't been able to access any of this stuff yet. Okay, cool, fair enough. There are ways to do this by extended meditation, but this can take years. We have more efficient method nowadays. He reaches into his pocket and takes out a large red pill. This pill will take care of the inhibitor. Yeah, screw this. I want the pill. I want psi, damn it! And I am going to swallow whatever it takes to make that happen. Just keep your pants on, Doctor. You force the large pill down, and for a while, nothing happens. I don't think it's working. Indy, are you alright? Can you hear me? Whoa, dude. That was pretty cool. Ah, good, you're awake. How are you feeling? Ugh, my head hurts. What happened? It was like I was in a rave all of a sudden. Disabling the inhibitor seems to have caused a psionic surge, but you're alright now. While you were out, I took the liberty of performing some more DNA testing to determine the actual levels of your psionic potential. You have decent predispositions for developing psionic powers, and if you train your mind further, you can become quite good at it. So, how do I start learning psionic abilities? You'll have to talk to those already adept at it and see if they will teach you. We have two very good specialists in our station. Quentin is well versed in metathermics, which is the area of psionic development that deals with instigating rapid temperature changes and chemical reactions. He used to be one of biotech researchers working on new applications of psionics. You'll find him on the agronomy level. Bison is our martial arts expert. He can teach you psychokinetics and how to effectively use it in unarmed combat, if that's something you're interested in. Oh good, because I put a whole bunch of stuff meaning points, into unarmed combat, so that'll be helpful. He's usually in the gymnasium across the hall, but I think he's helping with clearing up the tunnels right now, so you'll find him at the station platform. Thought control discipline is considered by many to be nefarious, and it's also the hardest to get really good at. I'm not sure who here can teach you it. I've heard rumors that Ezra, the chief of engineering, is actually a powerful mind controller, but I don't know if that's true. Most people here, including me, know nothing about Ezra, so it might just be that some of them are making this stuff up. Anyway, you'll have to get back to work now. If you have more questions, you come and see me anytime. Okay, that's cool. I like how they basically tie the ability to learn psionics to a quest line. That's pretty sweet. I am a fan. Let's go see if we can visit what's-his-face over in the agronomy level. Because I would like to learn how to burn things. And in real life. Let's see. And in the game. Whatever. I screwed up that joke, but we'll just pretend I didn't. Let's see. Big Brett. Who's this guy? You must be Indy. They call me Big Brett. So you've passed all the tests, I see. Couldn't have been easy. Those were just getting harder and harder in recent years. They were pretty hard, but I like challenges. I'm just really glad I made it. I think they were just the right difficulty. You wouldn't want just anyone here, right? It was a breeze. They could have given me a day off. I've been running these tests for weeks. I'm just really glad I made it. In that case, we're glad to have you. So anyway, what can I do for you? Nothing. Thanks, Big Brett. That was a very exciting conversation we just had. Where am I going? Let's turn on the lights here. Boxes! Throwing net. That's interesting. What is this? Dog crate. Interesting. Apparently you can capture certain small creatures. And nothing. Okay. Well, let's not pillage from our newfound home just yet. See if we can find the guy who's going to teach us... Okay. I guess that's not the right way. Let's try this way. Whoa. Hey, now. There's Quentin. He stops you as you approach him. Careful, you don't want to get into contact with this toxin. Even though I am clearly standing in a giant puddle of it. He continues to cut through the creature as he talks to you. My name is Quentin. Don't bother introducing yourself. I know who you are. You're Indy, and you just got admitted to the station. I'd shake your hand, but I got my hands full here. I'm told you can teach psionics. That is correct. Are you interested in learning, perhaps? Yes, will you teach me? I heard you scored highly on Tanner's tests, so yes, I will teach you what I can. If you perform one little task for me. Which task is that? You see, I was conducting some experiments on rat hounds a while back. Was quite close to a breakthrough as well until a little accident happened and Brett forced me to get rid of the creatures. Now I cannot finish the experiments, not here anyway. What kind of experiments were you conducting? I was working on developing a substance that would transform the muscle and other types of tissue into a potent fertilizer for mind shrooms. Okay. What do you need me to do? I have prepared the final version of concoction and filled a set of crossbow bolts with it. I need you to go out there into the caves and shoot a rat hound with it, and then once it's dead, collect a tissue sample from around the wound. If you don't have a crossbow, you can borrow mine. It's in that locker over there in the corner. It's not like I get to use it much these days anyway. And if I do this, you'll teach me for free? I'll teach you one psi ability for free. You'll have to pay for the rest. Let's try using Mercantile. Make that 2 free psi abilities and you have a deal. Not a chance. It's one psi ability. Take it or leave it. I'll take it, because I am a terrible bargainer. Excellent. Here are the bolts and good hunting. Okay, I have 0 points in crossbows, so this is probably going to be really painful. I'm guessing that's the locker he's talking about. Zephyr crossbow, 20 bolts, take all. Okay, so, wait, where am I supposed to find these rat hounds again? What kind of creature is that? It's a burrower. One nasty creature that digs around, laying eggs all over the place. They are more numerous deeper underground, but you can still find a few roaming the lower Underrail and the surrounding caves. Never mind. Oh dear God. Okay. So, do I have like a quest log or something? Inventory, crafting, notes. Shoot a rat hound with a bolt Quentin gave you and collect a tissue sample. Well, I feel like I maybe saw one up here, near Big Bread. Like, there's definitely something in that cage. That is a cave hopper, that is not a rat hound. Where would I find a rat hound? Alright, well. This is an important thing to keep in mind, folks. When you start this game, do not put all of your offensive points into Psionics, because you will start off with 0 psionic skills, and that is bad. Let's see. Now, where was I going to find that other guy? I don't actually remember. But you know what, folks? This video is already getting pretty long. I feel like this is giving you a pretty decent sense of how this game works, even though we haven't actually had a chance to do any combat yet. Maybe let's go up to the... Tell you what, let's go to the shooting range, so we can check that out, and then I will end the video. Oh dear God. Okay, that was slightly frightening. Where do we go here? Sentry bot. I guess I walk in here. Okay, that must be Gorski there. Yeah, there we go. The tall, imposing figure of this battle-scarred veteran towers before you. You met Gorski before. He's one of the counselors that interviewed you when you first arrived. So you passed all Tanner's little tests and exercises. It could not have been easy, but don't think you're some kind of hotshot now. You are yet to deserve the privilege you've been given. I understand. He nods. So why are you here? I'm here for some target practice. Go ahead then. But what exactly do I need to do? How the hell should I know? You came here on your... What? You're the security expert. You don't know how to do target practice? Actually, Tanner sent me here. Well, I suppose he told you what you should be doing then. Look, just take it for a spin. Put some 10 shots into the target at whatever range and it's fine with me. And remember to end the bloody session afterwards. Tired of people leaving the lights on. But I don't know how to use the consoles. Alright, look here, it's simple. You will use the console to set the target distance, right? Then you start a session. The session will track your hits and misses automatically, so you can check your progress while you shoot. When you've had enough, end the session. So what distance do I set? Well, it depends on the weapon now, doesn't it? If you've got a rifle, then you can set it to max, otherwise try 8 yards. Experiment a little. Maybe I should get a gun of some sort. I feel like a gun would maybe be sort of helpful. Do I have a gun? I thought they mentioned something about giving me my gun back, but I don't appear to have a gun. So I guess I'll equip the crossbow. And Do I have to do anything with this? Like, load it in? No. Okay. Well, let's do this, folks. Console pad. Welcome to the shooting range. What do you wish to do? I would like to configure target distance. Let's set it to 8 yards. And let's start the session. Oh, okay, he's just going to keep wasting my ammo, isn't he? Let's end the session. Total shot 7, hits 6, 86%, misses 1, average damage 14. End session. That's awesome. But now I have way less crossbow ammo. Was that really a good idea to have me do that? I'm gonna say no. Who are these folks? No smoking in the armory. Well, good thing I'm not smoking. Lucas! Hey again, Indy. I hear you'll be staying with us for a while. Guess so. Well, make yourself at home. Can I have my gun back? Of course. It was the 5mm and some ammo. If I recall correctly, I have it right here. Oh, there we go. That's... I mean, I still totally wasted that ammo in the shooting range, but at least I have a gun now. Oh my god, that sentry bot freaks me out. Alright, folks. That is all we have time for. Thank you so much for watching me check out the Underrail alpha demo. This game is due to drop next year sometime. I'm not sure exactly when, but it will be sometime in 2013. As always, I will be keeping abreast of all of the most recent news on IndieRPGs.com. Thanks for watching.